citizens of the world, we are anonymous. Anonymous email owned by TrapWire's Corporation. TrapWire, Anonymizer, the company that brings you free anonymous email facilities, called NIMs, as well as similar secure services used by activists all over the world, is actually owned by Corporations, the parent company that owns Abraxas, which in turn owns Stratfor. So, it's possible, if not probable, that all those activists around the world who believe their emails are safe may well be sending messages that go straight into Trapwire, the surveillance system that monitors activists. This could be lifted straight out of a political conspiracy movie, but it isn't. Furthermore, Corporation runs transport smart cards around the world, including USA, Australia and London. Oyster Card, a link with Trapwire to. The above info has actually been available for some time, but it is only thanks to the information about Trapwire and Abraxas, hacked from Stratfor files by Anonymous and published by Wikileaks, that the full picture is starting to emerge. 1. Anonymizer. Anonymizer. This was acquired by Abraxas in 2008. 2 years later, acquired Abraxas for $124 million in cash. Internal communications explain that the RFI for persona software was actually written for Anonymizer. Quote from Richard Helms, former director of CIA during Allende and Watergate periods and then founder of Abraxas. I am also pleased to announce that Lance Cottrell, the founder and chief technology officer of Anonymizer, will become our chief scientist and continue to pursue his advocacy of privacy for people around the world. Unrue, Anonymizer's CEO, will assume the position of President of Anonymizer, which will operate as a wholly owned subsidiary of Abraxas Corporation. Bill will continue to pursue Anonymizer's goals to provide proprietary technologies and complementary capabilities that offer unique, multi-layered identity protection that enhances the traditional network perimeter defenses of consumers, corporations and government agencies. 2. Transportation smart cards. Pay Australia. In 2010, Corporation signed a $370 million contract with the NSW government to provide Sydney's electronic ticketing system for public transport. It was also awarded a $65 million contract to provide services to NSW's Citral. It also runs the Brisbane Go Card system. It operates in Australia as Transportation with offices in Sydney, Brisbane and Perth. In 2008 it also opened a defence subsidiary based in Queensland, Defence Australia, run by Mark Vaughan. The UK. Designed, developed and installed the Oyster Card system for London's Underground and buses. See other. In 1972, acquired the first automatic fare collection (AFC) system for Chicago's Illinois Central Gulf Railroad. By the late 1970s, had installed AFC systems for the Hong Kong Mass Transit Railway Corporation and the Eastern Suburbs Railway in Sydney. Soon came the Bay Area Rapid Transit (BART) system in San Francisco, the Washington Metropolitan Area Transit Authority and the Pennsylvania Port Authority Transit Company AFC system. Before the end, we present the name of the component, Corporation Board of Directors, Walter J. Zablé, Chairman, Walter C. Zablé, Vice Chairman, Robert D. Weaver, Director, Robert S. Sullivan, Director, Richard Atkinson, Director, Raymond E. Pete, Director, Robert D. Monaghan, Director, Raymond L. D. Cozan, Director, Gerald R. Dinkle, Vice-President T. Mark A. Harrison, Vice President, Daniel A. Jacobson, Vice President, Kenneth Kopf, Vice President, Bernard A. Culkin, Vice President, John A. Nantier, Vice President, John D. Thomas, Vice President, Richard A. Johnson, Corporate Executive, William L. Jose, Secretary, William W. Boyle, Chief Financial Officer. Also, we will post to important details about Corporation that you take in description. We are anonymous. We are legion. We do not forget. We do not forgive. Expect us. Trapwire and Corporation, you should have expected us. Operation, Trapwire engaged.